The mission of the United Samaritans Foundation is to feed people, and we do that through the daily lunch trucks and the emergency food box program. As many as 35,000 lunches a month are served through the daily bread ministry. United Samaritans Foundation also provides clothing and services to help people with a way out of poverty and homelessness, many times when people are at the lowest point in their lives.
Well, 5 years ago, I came in with my daughter. She was just born, and they gave me food, diapers, they gave me housing. They just took care of everything I needed, even when I was out on the streets. They didn't show me rejection, and they cared and they loved us, and they were there through my whole year I had my daughter out on the street. And then after that, I had another kid, and they were there through that.
I found myself homeless for about 5 years, and as a person without children and no income, the Good Samaritan lunch truck helped me to actually get a good lunch on the days, when other agencies weren't feeding because it was the first week of the month.
I came from a different state, and I became homeless out here in California. And the Samaritan houses, helped me out quite a bit. They provided at least a meal for the day, with the lunch truck, and there was positive support from the staff that I could actually do something with my life and get back on track. And they've helped me in that sense very much.
The United Samaritans Foundation was my support system for 3 years when I was homeless. I'd come down here every morning for coffee and a shower and clean clothes on Monday and Friday. And since we haven't been homeless anymore, they're still there. If we need anything, we come down here and talk to Maris or one of the people here. They never say no.
United Samaritans Foundation is changing lives through love and support and a good meal.
Oh, if I hadn't come here, I would have still been on drugs. My kids would have been taken from CPS. I could imagine I would just be out there, if not dead already, from the drug usage and non-eating and, all that stuff. I would have been dead, no doubt, or, out there not being able to be reached.
It just, like I said, it showed me that somebody did care, and that it just moved me steps to where I am today. And now that I am able to give back at what I'm doing as far as working as a case manager for the Redwood Family Center and giving back to where I came from.
I'm a volunteer in another town. I volunteer a lot. I'm getting ready to complete a program. Getting ready to take another training out of state, and I have my own place and stuff. So,
well, now that I don't have to find somewhere to sleep or somewhere to eat or anything like that, I sit around the house a lot watching TV and kind of enjoying life now instead of worrying every day as to where we're going to be, what we're going to do.
The United Samaritans Foundation is able to accomplish its mission through the generous support of volunteers.
We use volunteers in the kitchen making sandwiches. We use volunteers out on the truck to help serve the food. We use volunteers in our clothes closet in sorting things. We use volunteers to pick up donations. And we use volunteers for our fundraisers. So volunteers are a very big, important part of what we do here, to be able to do what we do.
The foundation depends on generous donations from the community, both in food, clothing, and money.
We really need people to open up their wallets and listen to their hearts and give to United Samaritans to help us feed those needy families.
Because not only do they get love, they get their needs that they need daily. But the most thing is people need to feel that they're wanted, that they're cared for and not rejected or turned away.
I would encourage them to reach out to the community. Don't give up. A closed mouth never gets fed, both ways. There are agencies that will help you, but you have to do the legwork. You can't just stand back and wait for somebody to come to you, because there is a way out if you try.
If this is for a fundraiser, please open your wallets and your pocketbooks and give as much as you can afford to give without putting yourself in a bind, because this is a good cause. And without the United Samaritans, just with the food trucks alone, there'd be a couple of thousand people just here in Turlock every day, women and children included, that would be without a meal for the day. And please help.
Please help the United Samaritans Foundation make sure no one in our community goes hungry.